are doing so good. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is how does your crush feel about you, okay? And any other messages that we can get, okay? So we have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. If you want to pause the video to choose your group, feel free, but I shall see you all in your readings. Hiya, if you've chosen the first group, then this reading is for you. So how does your crush feel about you? And we'll start off with your tarot cards, okay? So we have King of Swords in the upright, we have Judgment upright, and we also have the Empress. Oh, I just looked up and it said 111. So for some of you, that could be a message as well. Oh my gosh, and then I picked it up and it fell on the Emperor. So for some of you, this could be, I don't know, we'll see, okay? But I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that energy in mind. So Emperor and Empress, let's see. Okay, so they feel like you are more so in your head and you're quite logical and that you're seeing them from this angle. But with regards to the Emperor, they definitely feel that you both are compatible or would be compatible. They feel like you are a very strong person all round, you know, they feel like you're smart and that you two would have great conversations or that you would have some great conversations if you guys haven't, you know, had those great conversations already. They feel like you don't crumble under pressure, you know, they feel like you are real cool, very down to earth as well. They feel like you are so responsible and authoritative and that you know how to take charge of your life and that you already are taking charge of your life. So yeah, they feel at this time, they feel that ultimately your head rules your heart, you know? They really feel to get into communication with you or develop your conversations or kind of develop how, you know, you guys have been communicating with each other so far. Like say for example, you've only been talking over text or you guys are only been friendly, they definitely want to push it forward, you know? They feel very strongly for you, it does seem like. They feel like getting to know you more and they want you to get to know them more. They feel like you are so interesting and that you both would make such an interesting match as well. They do kind of see you right now, or they do feel like you are slightly detached from your emotions. They feel like at this time, you know, right now, they kind of just feel like this is just who you are. They 100% accept that part of you. But it feels like once they get to know you, they will realize that this is just your way of protecting yourself, you know, which will make them love you even more, which will make them more invested in you. It'll probably make them really happy as well. Oh yeah, I picked it up on the Wheel of Fortune. So it could definitely change, you know, the projection of your connection. I don't know if that's the right word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, they feel like moving your connection forward. They feel that you have grown so much since they've met you. They feel that you are meant for them, you know, and that you were brought into their life for a very specific reason. Like you were made for them. They could feel you both could go far and have such a beautiful relationship as well. They want to tell you how they feel. They really do want to tell you how they feel. But they also feel that they need to reevaluate their approach to you, you know, or reevaluate how you see them even, you know? So yeah, they do feel like they definitely need to approach you in a different way if they are to move your connection forward, you know, if they are to have the outcome that they would love to have, you know, with you. So even though you are very strong, very maybe self-reliant, even for some of you here, They definitely feel like they need to make the first move, or that they need to make the next move when it comes to you. And they kind of feel like, holy shit, why didn't I realize this before? Why didn't I come to all of these conclusions in the past? But it's like, in the past or recently, they could have been beating themselves up about this, but it feels like they're not doing that anymore. It feels like they're saying, you know what, I'm in my emperor energy and I'm going to match her energy, or I'm going to match their energy, his energy. It's almost like they feel like they've slept on you, you know? Slept on the connection that you have together, and now they're like face palm. But they're not going to keep beating themselves up about it. They feel like you are just so darn beautiful and sexy. They feel heavy, heavy passion for you as well. They feel like you balance out their life, or that you would balance out their life. They do feel like you bring them harmony, or you would, or that you guys just could have a very harmonious connection. Like, that's how they see it. That's how they see it playing out. They feel like you are very sensual. They feel like you're very warm as well. They feel like rushing in with that Eight of Wands coming out, but I was clarifying another message, but they do feel heavy compassion for you as well, and empathy and care and nurture. They also feel like you're very sensual, and they imagine you would actually be amazing in bed. You are literally a work of art in this person's eyes, and they feel the need to nurture you. They don't feel the need to look after you. That feel It's almost like that would be an insult to you to say that they could look after you, but they do feel like being there for you in any way that they can. They want to be a couple. They want to move forward with you. But they do feel the need to make a plan first. They definitely feel the need to reevaluate and really think carefully about how they're going to approach you, how they're going to move forward with you, because they do want it to be successful. Especially if there was a little thing between you both in the past, or what? It feels like, for some of you, it feels like something happened in the past. Okay, so for some of you in the past, this person it feels like they realized that they had selfish intentions, or they were just maybe being unfair in some way. And it's like they don't want to move forward with that energy. They don't want to move forward maybe only thinking about themselves, or putting themselves first, or making themselves a priority. They really do want to make you a priority as well. And that's why they feel like they need to reevaluate how they're going to approach you this time around. How do they feel about you? So we have here free will, get out of your cocoon. It's almost like this person is like, I can't wait to crack you open. It's like, imagine one of those Easter eggs and there's like goodies and like surprises inside. It's like, I can't wait to see what's inside this person. It's like they could feel like you are in a cocoon, with the King of Swords being here. They could feel, I don't know if guarded is the right word, but they definitely feel like you're more, let me see. Maybe guarded is the right word. So for some of you, maybe they feel like you're, keeping to yourself. They maybe feel like you're guarded. They maybe feel, that you're not really wanting to share. But it's like they're so excited, or they cannot wait for you to kind of get out of your shell. For some of you, they can't wait for you to heal and to be able to kind of finally put something behind you. For some of you here, they feel like they need to be the one to pull you out of the shell. So we also have silence in the mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. How do they feel about you? Yeah, this person is like in their head. There could be, I don't know, I don't want to say like maybe a lot of chaos, a lot of overthinking, a lot of thoughts, a lot of what about this and what about that, and just a lot of overthinking. And it's like this person, they feel like they need to silence their mind. They feel like they need to come to a place where in their head there's stillness, you know? And it's like once I find that stillness, maybe I can move forward. Maybe I'll be able to have a conversation with this person. Maybe I'll be able to, see where it goes with this person. But they really do feel like they need to maybe find their peace of mind first. Maybe they feel like they need to find their inner peace, clarified by the Four of Swords, so that they're not bringing any drama into your life, and so that when they do approach you, it will be sunshine and roses, with this sun card coming out to clarify. We also have live in the moment. What you're looking for is with you. How do they feel about you? Yeah, this person, they feel like they've been so caught up in their head, and they feel like they need to live more in the moment, when it comes to you, when it comes to the connection. They really feel like they need to, oh my gosh, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups came out. But they really do feel like they need to go with the flow a bit more with you and stop overthinking and, but yeah. And it's like, if I go with the flow, if I live in the moment with this person, maybe we'll find our Four of Wands. Maybe we'll find that stability, and maybe we will start to build a solid foundation with each other. They also feel like it would bring peace to your connection. They feel like it would make things so much simpler if you guys could just live in the moment and not put so much pressure on the connection, even though it does feel like they want commitment. Do they want? It does feel like they want commitment, but at the same time, they don't want to put that unnecessary pressure. Because like once that pressure and the overthinking gets involved, then, it could potentially go to ish, and that's not what they want. So yeah. Look at me happy. They feel like you are one of a kind, okay? They feel like they have never met someone like you before, and they're so intrigued by you, they're so interested in you, and they can't wait to get to know you more. We also have I know. How do they feel about you? So this person is saying, I know you have feelings for me too. Like, I know you like me too. Like, I know how you feels about me, okay? Clarified by the Queen of Cups. So we also have accountable, okay? Okay, I don't know if this is going to resonate for everyone, but this person, they feel like you need to hold them accountable in some way. And this person also feels like you guys would make a great partnership. They feel like you guys would make great parents as well. If that's something that you're wanting with them, but they do feel like you guys would make a great team regardless. They either feel like you would be good at holding them accountable, or they feel like you need to hold them accountable about something. It's like this person is saying, don't go easy on me. Like, don't feel the need to go easy on me at all, I keep hearing that song by Adele, Someone Like You, and it's just not going to get out of my head. So I'm just going to tell you guys. So we have this connection will forever affect me. Yeah, they feel like the connection they have to you already has already deeply affected them. Maybe in a, I don't want to say in a harsh way, but it has definitely impacted them in, okay, so the cards we have that came out were Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, and then the Six of Swords. It's like maybe in the past they were in this frustrated or, competition or, aggressive type of energy with this Five of Wands being here. And then the Four of Cups is almost like a detached, withdrawn type of energy. And then Six of Swords, I'm deciding to leave that energy behind. I'm deciding to heal. I'm deciding to move forward on a positive note, you know? So they definitely feel like and the connection that you guys have together has impacted them a lot. But I feel like in a positive way too, you know? So we also have I'm so used to flying solo. So yeah, for some of you here, they could feel like you're used to being independent. They could feel like you're used to kind of going at things and doing certain things by yourself. They may even feel like it will be hard for you to let them in or hard for you to accommodate them. So we have here balls deep. Okay, yeah, this is definitely about them getting it in with you. So yeah, for some of you, they definitely feel sexually attracted to you. They felt like they had an instant connection to you, like an instant liking and an instant recognition when it came to you. Ooh, okay. So we also have I know you still think about me, how could you not? Okay, someone's a little arrogant, a little cocky, are we? No, I'm joking. Okay. So how do they feel about you? Oh, so the Ace of Cups just came out randomly. So yeah. So they definitely feel that you still, I don't know if there's been distance between you both or you guys maybe haven't seen each other for a minute, but this person is like, I know this person still feels for me, you know? I know this person still cares for me. Yeah, they definitely feel like you're still interested in them. So the Page of Pentacles came out, so they definitely feel like you're still somewhat invested in them. We also have it's too late to say sorry. Okay, so for some of you here, I don't know which, direction this is coming from, whether it's coming from you to them or them to you, but this person does feel like it is too late for apologies. It almost feels like at this point, it doesn't really matter. Let's just start anew. Let's leave that, judgment card. Let's leave that in the past, okay? Let's write a new book and start a new chapter, Okay, so we have blah, blah, blah. So they feel like you both need to talk. I don't know if you guys have been doing a lot of small talk lately, or maybe you guys haven't been talking that much lately, or if things have been, kind of detached between you both, but this person is done with that energy. They're like, I'm ready to talk, I'm ready to conversate with you, I'm ready to communicate with you and, dive a bit deeper. So we also have I want to feel your skin against my own. So they not only feel like you have beautiful skin, but they do want to get closer to you, okay? And I'm gonna leave it at that. And finally we have I'm so crazy about you. Is this ish even normal? Yeah, so they feel crazy about you, clarified by the Queen of Cups again. That's so nice. So yeah, they do feel crazy about you. I'm sorry, but they're like, if this is wrong, I don't want to be right. Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, okay, I may be crazy for feeling how I feel, but I don't care. Like, is it normal? I don't want to be normal, you know? So yeah, I hope this reading could resonate. I hope it could be helpful, but I am wishing you all the best, okay? And I'm wishing for the best outcome for you guys, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hi, if you've chosen the second group, then this reading is for you. So how does your crush feel about you? Okay. How do they feel about you? We will start off with your tarot cards. Okay, so we have Five of Swords in reverse. We have, oh, nice. Okay, we have the Death card in upright as well. And we also have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so how do they feel about you? Push this forward a little bit. You know what? This group actually feels kind of heavy. So for some of you, this person, they do feel like a conflict needs to end between the both of you, and that the both of you need to get on the same page. They feel like you both are real stubborn. You may be in your different ways or in reference to different things, and they feel like at some point one of you are going to have to make the first move. But right now it feels like maybe the two of you are not wanting to make that move. You're both are kind of keeping, your hands tied behind your back, if that makes sense. At this moment, they do feel like you both aren't getting anywhere, and they feel like if it carries on, that you and they will have no choice but to let it go. They feel like you want peace between the two of you. For some of you here, they do feel like you want peace between the two of you, but at the same time, they do feel that there is a conflict present, and it's like you can't just sweep it under the rug. It's like they want peace too, but it feels as though they are a little more blocked off to it than you are. For some of you, it could be the other way around, where they kind of feel like you're more blocked off to, having that outcome than they are. They feel like they can't talk to you, or they don't know how to talk to you. For some of you, this could be a literal blockage of communication, because I am hearing for some of you that you at least need to unblock me first, or stop blocking me every time something happens. So this person, they feel cut off from you right now, and it makes them not want to fight for this. A part of them, should I say. They feel that you both need to compromise and reach a middle ground, but they do feel like it is hard for the two of you, and this could be because you both are in a stubborn energy. Maybe, hold on, let me see something. No. But it does feel like they want to communicate with you. This group, it does feel somewhat complicated between the two of you, perhaps external influences and such. They feel regret in walking away from you, or you walking away from them even. They feel like maybe, but due to, something that happened between the two of you, or something that they did, they feel like they made a sacrifice for you, or that they need to make a sacrifice for you. If there has been any conflict, arguments between the two of you, low key, they feel like escalating it, It's like almost like, I don't want to let this go. It's because it's like, no, like, let's talk about it. Like, the energy does feel like somewhat aggressive, Honestly, it does feel like they're angry about the whole situation. They could be angry at you as well. But it could be a form of projection for some of you guys. Not for everyone. Should I clarify why they're angry? Why they... Okay, I'm going to see why they could be angry for some of you. Why do they feel angry? Okay. So for some of you, they could feel angry because you could be, they could be seeing you or perceiving you as in this Empress energy, so they could feel like you're doing good. They could feel like you're beautiful, sitting pretty. So yeah, for some of you, they could be angry because of that, But they do feel like you're standing up for yourself now. They feel that you both are stubborn and kind of putting off making changes or making the necessary changes. They do feel like you're growing as a person, and they honestly fear you leaving them behind. They feel like they need to do something shocking. They feel like they need to do something risky or out there or bold, And if any of you have another person, this could be the reason why they feel they need to do something shocking, or they feel like they need to do something shocking in reference to this other person in your life, okay? Or it could be referring to them. They do feel like they need to let you go. They feel like they need to let something go. It's also like, but at the same time, on the other side of the coin, they're like, okay, am I giving up too soon? Am I making a mistake by walking away or just giving up and not trying? But at the same time, they feel like they have to. It almost feels like they have no choice but to do so. They honestly feel that eventually you will be over them and moved on. They feel like you changed them, honestly, on a spiritual level. Maybe some of you kind of peeped them to spirituality, or they kind of got into spirituality because of you. And it's like now, like, I don't want to say my whole life has changed, but my whole perspective has shifted. It's like I'm not going to be the same person who I was before I met you. So they definitely feel like you changed them on a deep, deep and spiritual level. So if any, for some of you here, if this person is in a relationship, they feel like they need to end it to prove something to you. Not for everyone though. They feel like an ending between you both was sudden or too sudden even. There's a part of this person that kind of feels like you want to fight for them, or you want to fight them. Yeah, there's a part of this person that feels like you still want to fight them, like you still have like some sort of aggression towards them, or a need to hash something out with them, deal with some type of conflict, or have some type of heavy conversation. They feel like you are still ready to fight. They still feel like you have your fist up in certain ways. For some of you here, they feel like you aren't ready to forgive them, like you aren't ready to heal or move on or try put certain things behind you both. They feel like it's a struggle with you, or that your connection is a struggle, and they feel like the connection between you both is maybe draining the both of you though, honestly, maybe in different ways, but they do feel like it is having like a negative, unfortunate impact on the two of you, unfortunately. And they feel that you both have unfortunately experienced too many setbacks, and this could be individual setbacks, or this could be setbacks within your connection together. They feel as though they have learned from the past, honestly, but they feel like you aren't ready to hear that, or you are not ready to accept that. They feel like they really hurt you. They feel like they wounded you, honestly, and that it's not okay, like what happened. They feel care for you. So they are like, should I let it go for this person's own good, because I do care about this person? Let me see, do you have more? They do feel like you're very courageous though. They do feel like you're very strong, but they do feel like your connection has a lot of challenges, or it's had a lot of challenges in the past. And for some of you, this is even moving forward, or that there's a lot of challenges for you guys to work through before you're able to move forward. Okay, so how do they feel about you? So we have here speak out, communication. Okay, so it says communicate and resolve the conflicts. So this person could actually feel like you want to communicate with them to resolve any conflicts that you have between you both. They feel like you are wanting to speak out. They feel like you're ready to speak out. They may not feel ready, or they could fear like the conflict fear having a mirror held up to their face, maybe fear even hearing something that they may not want to hear, but it feels like it needs to be said, it needs to be talked about, it needs to be handled, you know. But yeah, but they do feel like you are ready to speak out, they do feel like you are ready to kind of, you know, they still feel deeply connected to you, like your hearts, they feel like there's still like a string attached between you and them. They feel like they hurt your heart, they feel like they could have, I don't know if broken your heart is the right word, but they definitely felt like they left a negative or hurtful mark on you, you know? And finally, not finally, but we also have gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. How do they feel about you? So this person feels like they need to break away from their attachment. Six of Swords came out to clarify. So they feel like they maybe need to walk away, move on from something, heal, transition, you know, experience some type of personal growth in their life. For some of you, they feel deeply attached to you, but because maybe so much has happened between the two of you, or it's like, I fear, it's like fearing something serious, fearing a serious conversation even. For some of you, they actually feel like you want to be free of them. So for some of you here, this person really does feel like they need to give you space, give you your freedom, but for the good of, you know, like for both of your sake, you know? So we have here, it's a problem. Yeah, so they feel like there's definitely a problem between you both. Seven of Swords came out to clarify maybe a form of manipulation or, you know, dishonesty, maybe even cheating. Three of Wands came out, so possibly a third party situation for some of you guys. But they do feel like there is a problem. But it almost feels like they're not ready to discuss it. With that Four of Swords coming out to clarify, it almost feels like, okay, I'm not ready to discuss it. I feel like I still need to keep to myself. It's like I'm so scared of discussing it, or I'm so afraid of hashing this situation out with you, that I would almost rather just, you know, Eight of Cups and, you know, walk away and abandon the whole situation. But they also feel on the flip side like I'll be doing myself a disservice if I did that. You know, so it's almost like they're kind of going through this conflict. So we also have here animalistic. How do they feel about you? So they do feel a lot of passion for you, clarified by the Eight of Wands. They do feel a lot of passion towards you. We also have I'm so comfortable around you. They feel comfortable around you. They feel comfortable in your presence. They feel like you make them they feel you make them feel safe, you know, and comforted. So we also have my mind is elsewhere. My mind is elsewhere. How do they feel about you? It's like I can't stop thinking about you. I almost can't concentrate on other things. Like I feel very much distracted. For some of you, they could feel like you would be a distraction or that you are a distraction. For some of you, this distraction is simply the state of your connection currently, you know? So we have whipped cream plus your nips equals yum. So they do feel like getting it in with you. They do feel, you know, sexually attracted to you as well. They could be reminiscing if they've had the pleasure, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we have I cry sometimes. They feel deeply emotional about this situation. They do cry sometimes as well. Okay, so we have I masturbate to the thought of you. And I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? Not joking. No, but okay. So this person, they could potentially masturbate to the thought of you. So we also have shadow work. Yeah, this person, they feel like they need to work on themselves, or they feel like you've triggered them to work on themselves. Like the Six of Swords came out earlier when we were clarifying something else. So this person does feel like they could need to, go through some sort of personal changes and personal growth. They could feel in a dark place right now as well, clarified by the Four of Cups. What's underneath that? Did I say yeah, Eight of Swords as well? So yeah, they do feel like they're not in the best place right now, unfortunately. So we also have it looks like I'm paying attention, but really I'm mapping out your nakedness in my mind. There's a lot of sexual energy here in this card, in these cards. They feel like they can't stop thinking about you, honestly. They feel like you have a beautiful body as well. It's like when I'm trying to pay attention, I can I just think of you. You're like an escape to this person, or thinking about you is an escape. Two of Cups. And then the Knight of Cups came out to clarify. Maybe wishing something will happen between the two of you. Two of Wands. Okay, so we have here petty. So I'm getting the message that this person could feel like you both have been petty. But they still feel like they're in that kind of energy. Yeah, this person is definitely feeling this energy. We also have, is it worth it? It feels like this person is going back and forth in their head, whether or not it would be worth it for the two of you, Like, is it worth it changing the direction or changing the nature or, the energy of your connection with that Wheel of Fortune at the bottom? Like, is it worth it waiting for, positive changes to occur between the two of you? Is it something else? Is it worth it seeing where it goes? And finally, we have, I cannot hide my connection to you. So how do they feel about you? Yeah, they feel like they can't stop thinking about you. They feel like they won't be able to hide their connection to you. They feel like they already can't. They feel like they have to, though. But they feel like it's kind of obvious at the same time. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have for this group. I really do hope it could resonate and be helpful. But I am wishing you guys all the best, okay? So please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hiya, if you've chosen the third group, then this reading is for you. So your crush, the person you're crushing on, how do they feel about you, okay? And we'll start off with your tarot cards, okay? All right. Okay, so we have the Devil upright, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person, they feel that they were maybe too obsessed with you, and this could have been in the past. They feel unhealthily attached to you, or that is a potential for you both to become very attached to each other in an unhealthy way. They could feel the need to control you in some way or some, area of your life. For some of you, it could be in reference to spending. They could feel like you're selfish or that you're self-focused, or you're just maybe only concerned with yourself at this time. They could feel like you don't have much interest in them, or not as much interest as they have in you. So this person, they feel like you want them because of what they can do for you or what they can offer you. They feel they could feel like you're depressed, or they could be the ones feeling depressed. They could feel like you're keeping things from them, that you're being secretive in some ways. And for some of you here, they could feel like you're too materialistic for them. That may not be their usual type or their usual vibe. Like there's heavy earth energy here as well with this Capricorn, these two pentacle cards. So maybe you are an earth sign, or they could be an earth sign, or in significant placements. But they could feel that you only want them for, certain things, whether it be, material stuff. For some of you, it could be referencing sex. They could feel like you only want them for that, for intimacy, if it's not just, sex. So yeah, this person, they feel like they need to be more assertive, where you're concerned. But at the same time, they don't want to come across as controlling, or they don't want to be too controlling. They feel like your connection is toxic, or they feel that it will become that way. They feel that you both maybe aren't the best match. For some of you, they could feel like you're not good with money. And either for this reason or another reason, they could feel hesitant about investing in you or moving forward with you in a significant way, like making a serious commitment. Okay, I can't really tell which direction this is coming from, but either they feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you, or they feel like you will miss one with them, or maybe you've both missed an opportunity with each other. Maybe an opportunity to change the nature of your connection or to move forward in certain ways. Missed what opportunity? Maybe missed an opportunity to be there for each other in a significant way, or maybe even, just in a general sense. So yeah, they feel that you can be insecure or lack a confidence in your abilities, and because of this, they feel like you're selling yourself short. It's like they feel you have so much potential, but you aren't seeing it. They could feel that your connection shouldn't be a thing, not necessarily due to lack of feelings, but maybe due to incompatibilities, or, for some of you, age difference. For some of you here, this person, they feel like you keep your money, your possessions, maybe your feelings, or other material things, maybe your friends or who you're talking to. It feels like they kind of they feel like you keep certain parts of your life, to yourself, like you don't really share with them. And this could be about money, but it's like you expect them to kind of extend that to you. Like that's how they feel. They feel like there's an imbalance between you and them. Like maybe, hold on. Like they feel like they offer you more or give you more than you give them. For some of you, they could feel like you don't offer them anything. And this could upset them. They could feel that you don't see them the same as you used to. They feel unstable and chaotic right now, maybe due to your connection or something that's going on between the two of you. It could be something outside of your connection as well for some of you guys, clarified by the Tower card. So they could be going through a bit of a Tower moment for some of you here. Yeah, so for some of you, they could feel like you're using them, or that's a fear that they have. They feel like you're extorting them in some way, or again, that could be a fear that they have. They feel like you aren't trustworthy or loyal, and this may not be in general, this could just be in reference to them. They feel that you have no real or genuine feelings for them, for some of you as well. And due to this, they feel that they are losing touch with themselves. So for some of you here, they do feel that you need to be more humble in some way. They could feel that you're too immature for them, or maybe behaving that way. They could feel maybe you're irresponsible, or again, behaving irresponsibly as opposed to being that in general. But they do feel like you're being stubborn, or that you're just stubborn in general. So we have here simple pleasures. Look for the beauty all around you. It's like they're wishing they could enjoy the simple things with you. It's like they're wishing that it was maybe less complicated. So energy of love, behold the world through the eyes of love. So this person feels like you don't really see them in a loving way, but it's like that's what they want. That's a hope or desire that they have, that you do see them in a loving way, and that you extend that energy to them. They could feel like you are loving, but it maybe comes with attachments. So we also have trust your gut feeling as well. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Trust your gut feeling. How do they feel about you? So this person, their gut is telling them something about you, and they feel like they should trust it. What is their gut telling them? One second. What is their gut telling them about you? You don't want to say. For some of you, this could be about not committing to you, with that Lovers card being in reverse. So let's see what these messages say. So we have I was wrong. How do they feel? So yeah, they could feel like they were wrong about you. We also have I'm done. They could feel like you're done with them. Why do they feel like they was wrong about you? I'm going to see what this could be about. Why do they feel like they were wrong about you? Okay, so we have Eight of Cups reversed, and we also have the Moon in reverse. So this could be about someone getting their way. Maybe leaving someone behind. Maybe they feel like they were wrong for doing that. So we also have Liquid Courage. So for some of you, they could feel like you need liquid courage when it comes to them. Okay, so we also have just friends. So they could feel like you just see them as a friend. Maybe they feel like you guys will be better off as friends. Maybe because they are worried you don't feel the same as them. We also have unpredictable. So how do they feel about you? Yeah, they could feel like you're quite unpredictable. We also have I loved you too much. Yeah, so they feel like they loved you too much. They feel like they cared for you too much. Maybe too much too soon for some of you. For some of you, they could feel like they were wrong for rushing. We also have I'm not really sure what love is or what it's supposed to feel like. So this is not for everyone, but for some of you here, they could feel like you don't really know how to be in a relationship or be in love or be in a partnership. So we also have I'm still thinking of the little things you did and said. So this person does feel reminiscent in regards to you. But this is how they feel, like this is what they're doing. It's like they're reminiscing, they're thinking about the moments, certain things that you said. Okay, so we also have manipulated. So I don't really know which direction this is coming from, but it does feel like both directions, maybe for different reasons. But this person could feel like you manipulated them. They could also feel like they manipulated you in certain ways too, you know? Okay, and we also have insecure. Okay, so for some of you, this person could feel like they're too insecure. Maybe they feel like you make them insecure or they're insecure about the connection that you guys have. Maybe they feel insecure about committing to you or maybe commitment in general. And finally, we have kiss my ass. Okay. So this person, they feel like they should kiss your ass. And I don't know if this is in a way where they feel like they should, you know, make something up to you and kind of, yeah. But for some of you, it could be the other way where they kind of feel like they should leave you alone, you know? Like that's, they could feel like you have that sentiment towards them. Or for some of you, they have that sentiment towards you, okay? But please only take that if it resonates. So, okay. But anyways, that is all I have for this group. I do hope it could be helpful. Um, but I am wishing you all the best, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye.